My name is Dr. Laura here from Natural Approach in Melbourne, Florida. So today's topic is going to be on fatigue. I've been asked many times what my patients can do for fatigue. Although they may be coming in for other issues, a lot of them have this underlying problem of not enough energy. And I wish I could tell you that this is going to be a short, quick video on some stuff that you can do that's going to give you energy right away. Well, some things may, but the truth is that in order to get to the root cause of what your fatigue is, you really have to look at some stuff in order to rule them out, or at least to address them. Because if they don't get addressed, this underlying issue is going to continue, and then you're going to end up with more and more fatigue. So when my patients come in and they tell me they have fatigue, as far as Chinese medicine, there's a lot of things we could do to diagnose, but I also like to look at other things in order to really figure out what it is. So I'm going to be checking to see how are their adrenals. There's some couple of simple tests that we can do at the office to rule that out. We can look at blood work. We have to look at blood work and look at the iron, see how are they anemic. But it's not just to check the irons, but we actually have to check a whole panel of blood to figure out if it's coming from some form of anemia. Are they deficient in specific vitamins? For example, B12, B6. Are they deficient in magnesium? If they're deficient on these vitamins, that can also contribute to some of their fatigue. Did they have a baby recently, or had they been fatigued since having a baby? Did they lose a lot of blood? Did they never recover from having that baby? We gotta look at that. Did they have chemotherapy recently? Did they go through a lot of stress recently, or did they go through something that really drained their body? We gotta look at that, and then we also have to address that in order to recover from the fatigue. Also, are they drinking enough water? Sometimes simple dehydration can cause fatigue. You know, the rule of thumb is you gotta drink half your body weight in ounces, and if you're not drinking enough water and your body's dehydrated, then you're also gonna be fatigued and you're gonna be tired. Another thing that you wanna look at is, are they sleeping? How's the quality of sleep? If they're not sleeping well, then you gotta correct the sleep in order for them to get energy. So that's something else that we gotta look at. And then, how is their digestion? Do they eat healthy? It's like, again, these things, it's like so many things that you have to look at to really address it. You know, if they're not digesting well and they're not absorbing their nutrients, then of course they're gonna have fatigue. Their body's not getting all the nutrition that they need because their digestion is sluggish or is weak. Or, like I said, they're bloated or gassy, things like that are actually slowing them down, and then that's gonna also give them fatigue. So in my type of medicine, it's very important to address the root causes. We don't just want to address the fatigue. You know, I don't want to just tell you, yeah, have an energy drink and have some caffeine and you're going to feel better. That's actually not good for you, because if you don't address the root cause of your fatigue, it's only going to get worse and worse and worse, and then you're always going to be tired. So those are things that I look at when I am seeing a patient that has these types of issues. I can always help you, if you're not local, to try to decipher these reasons, and through any type of phone consultations, things like that, because it's much, much better to look at the whole picture as opposed to just go by one exact symptom. But I don't want to leave you empty-handed with this video. I just wanted to really inform you of some of the things that you want to look at in order to really decipher what it is that's causing your fatigue. But some simple things that you should be doing. Oh, you know what? Something else that I forgot. You got to look at your thyroid. Is your thyroid sluggish? Is your thyroid working well? You can't just go by your TSH. Please make sure that your doctors are testing the free T3, the free T4. If you don't look at the big picture again, it's not enough information. That's why it's so important to look at blood work, but you really got to look at a lot of blood work, not just a couple of tests, to figure out if that is the cause or not. And you also want to be looking at optimal ranges, because regular ranges don't really point the problem preventatively. They just tell you when you have the problem, but your body's going to start showing you symptoms way before your problem actually is diagnosable based on blood work. So you gotta learn to look at optimal ranges when it comes to blood work, and that's something that I do to all my patients, and that's why it's called preventative medicine. But again, I don't want to leave you empty-handed with just information. I really want to give you some ideas and some tips of things that you can do to actually start helping yourself if you do have fatigue. So here's some things that you should be doing. Definitely make sure that you're eating fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are very important, as our body really needs all the vitamins, all the nutrition, all the antioxidants. Is so important. If you could please get them organic, that would be so much better, because if they're not organic and they have some kind of toxins on it, then you're absorbing the toxins too, and then that's also going to make your body work slower if it has to deal with some toxins as well. Make sure you're drinking, again, like I said, plenty of water. Divide your weight by 2. That's kind of like a rule of thumb. Make sure it's room temperature. If it's room temperature, your body's going to absorb it better, and you're going to digest things better in your body, and you're just also going to have a lot more energy just from having things that are room temperature. Avoid things that are cold, iced, frozen. It's okay to have it once in a while. It's not a big deal, but you don't want to do that all the time, because it's actually going to weaken your stomach. It's going to weaken your metabolism. It's going to weaken the way that your body digests. We have to allow our bodies to hold on to its energy. We don't want to do anything to it that's actually going to weaken it. So like I said, fruits and vegetables, water. Make sure you're doing some form of exercise. It could be something gentle. If you're very fatigued, then something gentle will work. You know, some kind of Tai-Chi, Qong, just simple walking. All these things will be good because it's going to increase circulation. It's going to help you take some deep breaths while you're doing it. It's going to increase your energy by doing something simple, as opposed to if you really do something very hard, a difficult exercise, that's actually going to drain you if you don't have enough energy. So look into that, because that's also very important. You know, the more you sit around because you're tired, it's actually worse. You know, they say motion is lotion, and you know, we got to lubricate our bodies. We got to get things going on in our body. We got to get circulation, and our bodies will actually have a lot more energy because of that. Trying to think of something else. Sea vegetables are excellent if you're not allergic to that kind of stuff, but you know, any type of kelp, seaweed, those are really nutritious, especially if you have some kind of iron deficiency or some kind of anemia. It is really good for you. Nuts and seeds have a lot of nutrition too, so make sure you're having some of that in your diet. Try to avoid caffeine. I know it gives you a little bit of boost of energy, but it also can deprive you of the energy that you have, because you made your body go through this form of false energy. So cut back on the caffeine, because that's long term, it is actually going to weaken you. I know we take it in because we need it, but if your body's weak and then you make it work harder because of the caffeine, then you almost like this vicious cycle, and you're just going to be more and more tired. Try to make sure you're getting at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep, ideally 8, but if you could at least get 6 hours of quality sleep, it's going to make a big difference. And of course, being in my profession, acupuncture and herbs, I've seen miraculous things with that. Acupuncture is excellent because you're going to get to the root of the cause. What is causing your deficiencies? What is causing this fatigue? What is causing this weakness? So if we could address that with acupuncture and actually tonify and strengthen your body, then your body will actually work better and have a lot more energy long term as well. And herbs, of course, herbs are good because if you're not here, you're constantly taking herbs, you're constantly addressing the issue and you're strengthening your body. You know, herbs are food that have medicinal property. They're safe, they're natural, and they work really well with your body, and your body can absorb them naturally too. So addressing your actual issues or your actual deficiencies, and again, your root causes of why you're having anemia or deficiencies or any type of fatigue. Again, if you address those things with herbs and natural medicine, you're focusing on the root cause, and you're going to feel much, much better. So please consider those things for your fatigue. Get down to it and figure out what it is that is causing your fatigue. It's not going to get better unless you address it. If I can help you in any way, please visit my website at mynaturalapproach.com. If you're not a local, I could always do phone consultations. I've been able to help a lot of patients that way. If you live in the United States, I can always send you some herbs, and I can order blood work. I can look at your blood work based on optimal ranges, which is so important, and we can prevent disease by doing so. I would love to help you. Please give me a call, 321-725-2438, or again, visit my website at mynaturalapproach.com for a little bit more information. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any topics that you'd like me to discuss on ways of how you can treat your body naturally and get better, please comment it down below, and I'll try to come up with a video as soon as I can. Thank you again for watching.